Well, I am so honored to have BHL. Can I call you BHL?
Absolutely.
Okay,
You
so it's
can.
Bernard Henri Levi, who is one of the most prolific authors in the world, I would say, and such incredible work. And your most recent book, you're here in Montreal to speak for Ben Gurion Canada at their big gala. And your most recent book is about Israel, and it's fascinating. You had, in your 50-year career, you had never written a book about Israel. And I guess after October 7th, you felt it was necessary?
I always felt it is necessary for a Jewish writer. There is always a secret rendezvous with a book about Israel. But I always postponed it. I delayed it on and on since decades. And October 7 made it suddenly necessary and even urgent.
And so you wrote this book and you make a lot of arguments in there. You also, I noticed it was very interesting. You talk about kind of the axis of evil. I didn't really see it that perspective. The countries like Russia, China, who we all thought were friends with Israel, they have diplomatic relations, Turkey, uh, countries that do have, embassies and relations with them, but they seem to be enjoying the suffering that Israel has experienced.
More than that, not only enjoyed, but if you take the example of Russia, for example, uh, they were informed of October 7 before. What I explain in my book is that they participated in the preliminary discussions in Beirut, in Lebanon, between Iranian Revolutionary Guards, Hezbollah people, Hamas people, and some people of Russia, of Putin, were there. So it's even more than that. You have a real complicity. And the point is that Hamas, in the day of October 7, was not just a tiny little party. It was the center of a cloud,
Right.
of an of an axis. Yes, Iran, Russia, Turkey, through Muslim Brotherhood, and Qatar, of course, and so on.
You've written so many fascinating books. We don't have the time to go over all of them, but I'll ask you one last question, and that is about Ukraine. You've also been to Ukraine. They were attacked unnecessarily by Putin, the evil Putin. And what do you think is going to be the future of Ukraine? Do you think they're going to make a peace deal eventually?
Peace deal, of course, but which peace deal? Yeah, you have fair pieces and unfair pieces. What I hope is that there will be a fair peace, and a fair peace means no award, no reward for the aggressor, for Putin. So I hope and I believe, by the way, that Ukraine at the end of the day will win this war. Very few people believe that, but I do believe. I know Ukraine from inside. I documented the war from front line, and I can say that I believe that Ukraine can win, might win, and will probably win.
Well, thank you very much for everything you do. Thank you for coming to Montreal. I'm so honored to have spent some time with BHL, and thank you to Ben Simon for setting it up.